Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're here in Red Rocks, Colorado. I'm here with my truck. This is my 2019 Toyota Tacoma, and I recently had this Tune M1 camper installed by Tune Outdoor. This video is just going to be kind of like a walkthrough of this camper and the build out that I did. And yeah, it's pretty much going to be my treasure hunting vehicle for my 50 States series coming up. It's a filming studio as well, so let me show you how I made it. All right, first we're going to open the camper, and it's really simple. You got 4 of these latches all the way around, and they hook into these T-tracks. So you just open it up like that. One small modification I made was right here at the top. From the factory, they come flat and flush, but I bent it with some pliers to come out like that, so I have something to grab onto. Just makes it a ton easier, especially in the cold. All right, I got the last one. All right, before we push this thing up and show you the inside, I just wanted to go around the outside and show you some of the features. So this is a bracket that holds a small 10-pound propane tank. It mounts right into the T-tracks. And by the way, there's like 100 feet or 200, there's a crazy amount of T-tracks all over this thing, all over the place, underneath, on the sides, in the front, everywhere. These glass windows are optional. Same thing with the side doors here. I went with the aluminum on both sides and the glass on the back. These doors come with a little latch like this. They all have a lock and they open like that. I don't want to open it because there's some wires and stuff that aren't exactly organized yet, but yeah, I have that on both sides. I added a small handle here to help push this thing up. Also on the top I have a solar panel installed. It's supposed to be weatherproof, so I just drilled some holes and mounted it to the T-tracks. To mount this shovel, I just took some Velcro and I drilled a T-nut through the middle of it, and that way I can pretty much mount anything I want anywhere on the truck. One more thing before we go inside. I had my suspension upgraded to, it's a Deaver Stage 3. It can hold up to 1,000 pounds. And that's a little bit of an overkill because the dry weight of the camper itself is only like 400 pounds. I haven't had the truck weighed, so I'm guessing I have maybe 400 pounds worth of stuff in there. The floor in this thing is basically a sheet of insulation and then some plywood, real thin plywood. And then I put this marine carpet on top, and then above that I put in a vinyl floor. And then I didn't like stepping on the hard floor, so I bought this carpet at Home Depot. I put a kick plate in and stuff all the way around, and then also in the sides here behind this I have some what is that, rigid foam insulation, that purple stuff from Home Depot. That's behind these, because yeah, that actually works really well for insulation. I came up with these right here. These are basically just a wooden foot that rides along this piece of molding here, and on the sides I have these 2 pieces like this, pieces of walnut. That way I can lock it into place. The legs won't move at all, and this thing is extremely sturdy. And the best part is I can just lift it up and fold it out of the way like this. And I just have a bungee here to hold it. The bungee isn't really necessary, but when traveling, it is. And then when I want to use the bench, I can just lower this thing down, lock the feet into the channels like that. And yeah, this is a super sturdy, lightweight, awesome bench. Let me show you this piano hinge back here. So I just attached a piano hinge to the underside of the bench, and I held it in with some T-nuts like that. You can see the piano hinge there. Pretty simple, but very sturdy and extremely useful. All right, starting with the bed area, I went with the upgraded Hest mattress. It's a little bit thicker than the stock one that comes with the Tune M1. I opted for the upgrade, and it is very comfortable. The only thing I would suggest is like what I did. Underneath, I have Reflectix like this. I actually have this all the way around to prevent condensation. And then underneath that side, where it actually gets cold from the bottom, I just put some Reflectix underneath. But yeah, the secret is the 0 degree sleeping bag. It's actually really awesome. I keep my pillow back behind my fridge here during travel. Along the bulkhead, I have one of my metal detectors. It's just Velcroed in like I did outside with the shovel. Now this is a king size bed, but during travel you have to keep it extended to the king size. So, and that's an option, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and push it back so we can get a better view of what's in here. So one of the awesome things about this camper is these windows right here. There's 6 of them all the way around. They're held up by Velcro and zippers. And yeah, they work really, really good. This heavier top layer is actually an insulation pack that I bought separately from Tune. It helps a lot in the winter, but you can just roll them up and stow them away. Here's my little fridge and freezer. It's just a 35-liter Dometic. I've got, you know, eggs, some overly cold water. Got the smoked pork kielbasa from Locust Grove Farm in Port Trevorton, PA, Amish. I've also got these bungee rings that I picked up at Home Depot. I just drilled the holes out a little bit bigger and put a T-nut through it. I have those things all over the truck to like hold bungees especially. These bungees come in very handy for all sorts of things. While we're here, this is my power strip. It's pretty much a charger. These wires go down under. I'll show you my charging station in a second. I have a little light and stuff. So this tabletop has more than one function. For one, it's a tabletop. It's also the same thing that I use for many of my gold prospecting videos. It's kind of like the background that I made. But when I made it really thin. It's a thin piece of walnut with Velcro on the back because I knew that this thing was going to be portable at some point. And I also have my camera station right here on some extruded aluminum, so I can look straight down just like I do in my regular videos. I wanted something extremely sturdy to be exactly in this spot, that distance from the tabletop. Problem was, I wasn't able to close this because if I close this thing, the roof comes down at the same time. And so when this comes down, the roof comes down and it actually hits it right there. And I have this thing extremely sturdy. So what I did is I just took a small Allen key and it's only tightened by one screw. I just loosen it and move it to those black lines right there. And I can do that one-handed just in case I forget and I'm pulling this down with one hand. That thing's still in the middle. I can quickly just move this over and close the top down. The ceiling is very well lit, and there's also, I don't have it on right now, but there's a light that goes all the way around and it's pretty darn bright. So I don't think I'll have a problem with lighting for my specific shots I need. And then underneath, this is removable. Here's another walnut tabletop that I made, and here it's just a sink. I guess I could show you the plumbing right now. There's one water line that goes in and one water line that goes out. This goes out through the bottom, the bed of the truck, and it attaches to a threaded end, so I can attach a wastewater container to it to keep it compliant for most campsites. And then these two hoses here over this way, that's a 5-gallon blue water container, and I just devised a way to run water into this foot pump that goes up into the sink. So it's only cold water, there's no electricity, and it's a foot pump. That's all I really need. I don't really want hot water, don't really need it. Most cost efficient and simplest way, if you ask me. You're gonna be asking how I heat the thing. Well, you notice the propane tank outside. I've been using this Mr. Heater, and I mean, I keep it on low and I keep the fan running at night when I'm sleeping. Just keep the fan at like 10 or 20%. I've got the carbon monoxide tester, bottle opener, little thing a fan gave me, 550 cord, got a flashlight, you know, everything you need. I even got a Home Depot coat hanger, drilled a hole through it, put a T-track, a T-nut on it, and this is where I hang my keys at night. So this carpet, this black carpet, I have it everywhere in this truck, and it's great because it's marine carpet, so it's waterproof. It's very, very thin, and if you put the hook part of Velcro on anything, it'll stick. So I've got everything. I've got my light controls here. I've got a pen, you know, pencil, what else? A lighter. I've got a temperature and humidity. So I even have entertainment here, you know. I can watch YouTube, whatever I want. Speaking of that, so this is a Starlink Mini. I just used some angle aluminum and I attached it, drilled some holes, attached it to the T-track, and I ran the wire here behind, along with the factory wires from the fan and lights, and just down around. And then I guess we'll get to the electric part. This is the Pkwy E1500 LFP. It came with a 200 watt solar panel. That's the one that's on the roof. So right there is the solar. That comes in from the ceiling there. I routed that down along the side, around the back, and straight into the DC to DC charger. And then it also takes a line from my battery and my alternator, which then goes out to the Pkwy. And right now I'm getting 99 watts from the solar panel alone, but when I'm driving, I'm getting about 600 watts. So this thing charges up in about 2 hours. This wire goes to the fan and the light. These wires go to my charger and the power strip that I showed you before. This is just a garbage can down here, but right above it, I needed a solution to charge everything, and I wanted an easy and accessible way to do it because, like I said, this is also a filming studio. So I made this little drawer that comes out. It has charging for everything. It has a Milwaukee charger for my vacuum, which is used for some of my videos. This is very handy for that. These are my drone batteries, GoPro batteries. This is the drone controller, and then that's loose right now, but I'll fix that with some Velcro. This is all stuck down with Velcro, by the way. These close by magnets on the inside here. I just have magnets inlaid, and they stick to the GRK screws like that. They actually work really well. I thought I'd have a problem with them swinging open, but I haven't seen that yet. These are just random magnets laying around. In here, I have my stove. It's the Coleman stove. I've got the beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's, of course. That's Timber's favorite treat. Some coffee and stuff. In the back, I have some, that's like my kitchen stuff, my coffee maker. So for the prospecting stuff, I have, of course, Crusty Rusty. I've got a couple small gold pans, Arbor Fabricating classifier, kitchen strainer. I always forget to bring that out in the field, and I decided to never forget that again. Snuffer bottle, squirt bottle. I have some crevicing tools and a scale that are not in here, but also I have a bunch of vials, glass vials for different states, collecting gold, some stickers and stuff. So I got kind of sidetracked. This is the Starlink that goes around, and yeah, that thing is great because I have internet literally anywhere on earth. It's awesome. I could just, you know, watch YouTube videos. More importantly, I can edit videos and upload them to YouTube. I think that's about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with it. I mean, it's way better than I expected a camper in the bed of any truck to ever be. And I built it myself. This is my first attempt at trying to build anything like this. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of the Tune M1 camper. If you have any questions about it, I actually made a video when I first purchased it, like the actual purchasing process online, and how much it costs, and the early stages of the build out. And I have it on my other channel, and I will link it like here or down in the description. Make sure you go over there, check it out, subscribe over there if you want. That's a lot of non-treasure hunting stuff there. But also, I'm really excited about this thing because, yeah, we're gonna be going all over the place. Canada, Mexico. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff planned. I wanna finish up my 50 States of Treasure Hunting series. And that's the main reason I purchased this thing, was to finish that up, because I promised so many people about, you know, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago that I would do it. And I just had so much other stuff going on. and now I finally have a chance to do it. So we're going to travel all over the place. And also, this video is going to be the first one completely filmed, edited, and uploaded from the new studio here. So if it's really bad quality, then I know I have some work to do. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. If you have any kind of camper or overland camper like this, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Also, if you have any treasure hunting spots in North America, let me know in the comments or email me at kleshcrumbs@gmail.com, and I'll keep it secret. I won't tell anybody if you don't want me to, but I need places in all 50 states to go treasure hunting. So if you want to be part of that, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that haven't left, so thanks so much. And also big thanks to all my Major Credit Patreon supporters and channel members scrolling right there. And also, if you enjoyed this video, you're really gonna like the other ones linked here, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.